Hey everyone, your local expert Josh here with another interesting interview with local business owner. Today I sit with Mike Witkop of Jacob's Corn Maze, and today Mike's going to go over with us a little bit about the business, owning a business in our region. And Mike, thanks for taking the time to speak with us.
Absolutely, I'm glad to do it.
Thanks, man. Mike, every year Jacob's Corn Maze comes out with these really interesting mazes in your guys' cornfield out back. So how do you come up with these themes for your corn mazes?
Well, I get that question asked many times, of course. And I think coming up with the design is a big part of it. Certainly this last 2 years we have tried to connect locally with this year being the Pure Michigan theme, last year with the Coast Guard City theme. We've had other things like Big Island Adventure. The main thing that we're looking for is something that we can create a really cool design, something that we can also create activities within the corn maze so that people can learn about that particular focus that we have. So this year they'll learn more about the state of Michigan. Last year they learned a lot about the Coast Guard. So, you know, that we'll start talking about it right after the season, come up with different ideas. We have a strategic partner that we work with that, you know, has our field, what I call our canvas that we paint on in their computer, so they can use computer-aided design to help us put that together. And it usually takes a couple months of back and forth. They do about 80 mazes, so they're doing this for like 80 other farmers throughout the United States.
Okay.
So they have a library that we can tap into of different designs and kind of adapt them to what we do.
Awesome. Well, that's really interesting.
We purchase, you know, most of our things that we utilize, whether it's, you know, going to the local printer to get the printing done is a big part of things. We have a lot of printing that we do, and certainly advertise with radio stations and different things as well. And we try to be community involved. We had a breast cancer awareness fundraiser here in the last week or so, and so it's just all about community, because what we really are, since it's after Labor Day, it really is a focus on local residents and families that come out on the weekends. Kids are in school now, and give them an opportunity to come out and have that last chance to be outside and have some fun before the snow hits.
For sure, as a family together. That's awesome. That's awesome, and everybody knows, you know, it is a very family-oriented vibe around here. Families coming out, just as Mike said. There is, however, one day out of the month in October that they have a Thrillers. You want to talk about that? It's a night of Thrillers.
Yeah, it's so it's not a whole day. Of course, it's the last Saturday of this month, which is the 27th. We'll close the maze at 6 o'clock. And we'll reopen at 7 o'clock. And at that point, we have a group of local thespians, you know, actors that will join us and be participating out in the corn maze with our guests. So that'll run from 7 o'clock until 10 o'clock at night. So last year we had several hundred people here, and I think this year that we will probably double that. They're putting a great deal of effort into the event. And so, yeah, if you're into that thing, I mean, it's not going to be anything gory, nasty, or anything like that, but, you know, you certainly will probably get your blood pressure up.
Yeah, I get startled. Yeah, people like getting startled at that time, especially right before Halloween. So, Mike, I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us today. If you have not been to Jacob's Corn Maze, I suggest that you try it immediately. Come out. Like we said, it's a very family-oriented vibe. You can come out with anybody and really have a good time. There's a lot of great food that they have here, snacks like donuts, apples, cider, all the stuff that you want during the fall. They have a bunch of stuff you can do. Enjoy the maze and really have a good time doing it. So all the information on how to get to the Jacob's Corn Maze, their website, Facebook page will all be tagged to this video, and feel free to check that out. And thank you so much for watching. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Thank you.